Back in the old She-Ra cartoon, the Horde used to get around in style. You see these rides right here? The Horde Glonda and the Horde Jet machine. And these two particular vehicles, we might not see them in the Origins line, but guess what? Maya's got them right here. Special thanks to Alf for printing these three out for me. Not only did he print them, but he also painted them up. I'll put the link in the description if you're interested in trying to print these things out. But right there, that's one of the Horde Jet machines. A nice little one for that little guy right there. His ass just joined the Horde. And then right there, we got the Horde Glonda, looking nice. Followed by another Horde Jet machine. We're gonna look at each one separate. I just wanted to put them all together just to show you the scene that I got going on with them. But up first, we got the Horde Glonda. And that thing, it looks just like the picture. Hands down, I'm loving all the details with the little gray all up in there, the little accent lines. Right there, you got them two nice jetpacks on the bottom. And then working our way around, that paint job is thick as shit. My man had to put about, 5 or 6 coats on this shit? Let me know how many you did in the comments. But right there, I'm loving the details with the red and the black seat. Got the control panel right there. And then right on the front, the signature bat emblem of the evil Horde. And then right below there, you see a couple guns going on. We'll flip it over in a minute. But looking at that, look at that. Even the little black part right there, right next to the seat, right there between the seat, that whole back area. This thing looks great. But let's flip this bitch around. And as you can see, this thing got a lot of junk in the trunk. Big ass on this thing. A better look at them two exhausts right there on the back. Following our way around to the other side. I love it all. You know what I mean? This thing was printed out to perfection. Great design by the person that designed it. And it's a shame that Mattel will never release something like this because we don't got shit for the evil Horde. Right here, even on the bottom, Alf left no spot untouched with paint. This thing looks good. I like the little details with the little dots on the bottom. And then you can get a better view of them two guns right there just ready to shoot people. Top-notch stuff right here. Love it. Definitely glad I got this one. But right here, there's another one that I'm happy to see. This Horde Jet machine. I would need a bunch of these for all the little Horde troopers that I got. You can see it even got a little thing on the bottom where I can stand it up, make it look like it's flying. All the details right there where he steps at. And yes, it does have two foot pegs for him to stand right in there. He ain't bouncing like that. Right there on the front, the little details with the little guns or whatever you want to call them right there on the front. A nice little tiny vehicle for the evil Horde to be styling and profiling in. They need more stuff like this. We got plenty of vehicles for the good guys in the Origins line. Skeletor, he got like 1 or 2 or something. But the evil Horde, they don't got shit. And they definitely need some of these. I would love to have a couple of these in there. Especially this little one right here. Now, what Alf told me when he printed this out, that's how small it was. He had to adjust it to make it a little bit bigger. But I figured I could make it work. I got this little guy right here. And my little stories I got going on. Horde Acuum said he tempted him with this little Horde Jet machine. He said, hey, you want to join us? I'll hook you up. And since he got little legs, it takes longer to walk places. So he took it. He put the armband on and he joined the evil Horde. Look at all them palace guards, they shocked. And right there up top, standing on business, Hordak looking at everybody down below. A nice little setup going on. But I got some other stuff that I want to show you that works great with the Motu Origins line. Just little things that I can turn into vehicles and creatures, or even from the Classics line that blend well. Y'all might be wondering, what are they doing there? That's setting up for a future commercial that I'm gonna film this week. But right there, folks, I highly recommend them vehicles, but now it's time to look at all this classic stuff. This is all stuff from the Classics line that works great with the Origins line, because for one, we're never gonna get this shit in the Origins line. I know it. I bet money on it. And right there, Battle Lion. I needed his ass for my 2000X King Grayskull that I made, because Battle Cat, he ain't big enough. This is a little bit bigger. As you remember from the cartoon, his ass was huge. So right there, the combination of the two, it works perfect. And then right behind him, you got a pair of Shadow Beasts, much needed for the Origins line. We need more creatures. And then Megator, right next to Titus. And then Gradomir, the big ass dragon. All these figures we will never, ever get in the Origins line, but if you want them, they got them in the Classics, and the shit's on eBay. Now these two creatures, they were suggested to me by a buddy of mine, Enrique. He told me, you gotta check this shit out. They got them in Ross, they're about $5 a piece. And I said, it's highly worth it. They are from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Now there's no articulation besides the tail. The tail, you can bend it however you want. But right there, you see them colors? That screams evil Horde to me all day, every day. Them big ass horns, big ass crazy looking things right here. And you see how well both of them sit on there, even with his 4 legs, he sits on that shit real nice. That shit is perfect. Highly recommend that one, especially for $5. Why would you not buy this shit for $5? Same thing right there, look. He is traveling in style, highly recommend it. And then right here, couple of dinosaurs from the Jurassic Park line. That one right there, that Hordex on, I found that at Ollie's. Shit was like $7, you know what I mean? And then right there, I picked that one from Walmart. Probably around 15, 16 bucks, I don't know. But between both of them and all the other Jurassic Park dinosaurs that have recently been released, I'd highly recommend them. Especially if you're looking for a Preternia setup, it's perfect. Look at this shit right here. You hear that? That shit makes sounds. It bites somebody, look, it's got special fight features right there. Makes noise left and right. I like it. And then right here, look at that, action features all day. You want them to scream around and make noises, hit the button, bite somebody up. I love it. Highly recommend both of these to expand the line, just different creatures. Even the tail moves. It's got articulation right there in the arms, ball joints and shit. What else could you ask for? Especially for $7, I take it. Now right here, some of y'all might recognize these right away. I, for one, I don't know shit about them. I know they're from Star Wars. I found these both at a toy con that I was at, which I got the footage. I got to really edit that shit up. But for $5 a piece for both of these, why would I not buy it? They make perfect creature vehicles for any type of character in the Motu line. And look, they even got an action feature. You move the tail, the mouth opens up. I like the way that looks. They both got saddles on them. Perfect size for a Motu figure. Works for me, folks. Highly recommend it. Right here, this is a big ass wolf. I got it off BBTS last year. Now this shit was expensive. You know what I mean? The most expensive thing that I've shown on this table today. I forget how much it was, but it was up there. But look at that shit. Coldar got that thing by the chains like a champ. Highly recommend this one. Now, if you don't mind spending a little bit extra, it's worth it. Especially if I put one of them Andre the Giant big ass figures on it. Probably look a little bit better, but hey, it's a big ass wolf. Works with Motu. I like it. Now these two things is probably the cheapest shit that I got on the table. That spider right there was like $8 from Walmart in the Halloween section. I thought it would make a perfect creature for the skeleton warriors to ride on. A skeleton spider? Why the hell not? And then right there, that shit was like $5. But the articulation is crazy. All the legs got wires in them. You can move it all around. It's got nice red menacing eyes. A nice creature for Wondar or whoever to fight. You know what I mean? Just random shit. I highly recommend it. It works for me. And then look at the shit. Wondar can even ride on the bench if he wants. It holds him up, surprisingly. You know what I mean? So you can do a lot with them legs that can move all around. Up next, we got this Turbodactyl that Bomb Star Outcast Customs made for my ass. He hooked this shit up by adding all the little different cybernetic parts right there up on the legs. And then the coloring right there, he made it look like the vintage Turbodactyl. But this bird right here, he got it because it looked like the one in the old vintage mini comic. You see that shit? Plus the wings work. You hit the button. What else can I ask for? And comparing it right there next to the vintage Turbodactyl. I'm glad I got two. Shit. I asked him if he thought about making it blue like the one in the mini comic, but he wasn't sure if people would want it. I'd have took that shit blue all day. But for the color that it is, look at that. Even the head works. And right there on the bottom, the feet got some grip on it. And pick up a character, fly him away. I love the new addition. I could always use a second Turbodactyl right here. This big ass T-Rex from the Jurassic Park line. My buddy Lee Customs, he gave this to me for free. I went and spent a whole bunch of money at his booth at the last toy con I went to, and he got tired of bringing this dinosaur around with him. Nobody would buy it. But guess what? Now I got it, and for free, what else can I ask for? Look, you can throw shit down the mouth. He spits that shit out, comes out the stomach. I'll show you that shit in a second. But Koldar looks tough on this. Now watch this shit. Let's just say he bit one dog's arm off, down the throat it goes, and right out the ass, well, out the stomach, but still. You see that shit right there? That's hot. I wonder if I can put a whole Motu figure, but I'm not trying to get one stuck down there. And then I got it, I'm saying, stick something in there to get it out. I'm not going through that. Now right here, I just wanted to highlight a couple of the different creatures that different Motu figures can sit on. And I just wanted to put them all together so you can see how good that shit looks. And like I said, all this shit was cheap besides that big ass wolf. But for simple, no more than 10 bucks, you can have any one of these. Definitely worth it. And all in all these creatures in general, if you want your figures to fight something, because let's face it, in the Motu line, we just got a whole bunch of figures and then maybe a couple of different creature vehicles. Not even. Really, I went Battle Cat, Panther, and everything else I'm waiting for them to bring over from the vintage line. But until then, I got shit like this that'll keep me satisfied. Because all in all, when I'm making up stories, there is different random creatures out there in the world, and you need this type of shit to help make that possible. Highly recommend y'all expanding the line like this. It makes it look more fun, especially when you display them. You know what I mean? A big-ass spider creature. Why the hell not? I'll see y'all later. Thanks for watching, folks. And if you like what you saw, do my ass a favor and drop me a like. Subscribe to the channel while you're at it. It ain't gonna hurt you, is it? Come on now. Go ahead and hit the button. I know you have to hit the button. Hit that goddamn button, drop a like. All right, I'm out of here.